Welcome, lucky viewer, to another YouTube video featuring your favorite YouTuber, Just My Luck, coming at you with another Evil Dead the game. And today we're going to be playing the Kandarian Demon role as PUP, as one of my, I wouldn't say least favorite to play, only when I'm playing Survivor would he be considered, how would you say, a nuisance, I guess you could say. He's very, very strong, even at low level, from what I can tell. I only have him level 25, and in this game that I'm going to show you, we do pull off the win only at level 25, and only by picking up a few skills in our skill tree. I don't know if it was because they didn't have a healer, or if they split up too much, but needless to say, we do pull off the win with only a level 25 Puppeteer. I also want to point out before we actually get into the build and the skill tree, throughout the month of June, if you didn't know, I am a Twitch streamer, and every weekend throughout the month of June, I will be streaming Evil Dead the game from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to catch me over there, have some laughs, maybe see some of the gameplay live, and see me play some more Kandarian Demon. We might actually play some Survivor with the group that you guys are so used to in the videos. But just make sure to swing on over there. I will leave a link down in the description below. I hope to see you guys there, and let's get right into the build. Alright, lucky viewers, so we will get into our skill tree. Of course, like tradition, we'll start off with the left-hand side skills first, then we'll jump into the actual tree itself, starting with our demon power of Puppet Master Power Possession, which is your B ability or Circle ability if you're on PlayStation. Puppet Master Power Possession can activate every 90 seconds or 1 minute 30 seconds, and it gives the unit that you possess with this power 10% bonus damage and 40% maximum health. Then moving down, we got Puppet Grandmaster 1, which increases those percentages by 5%. So going back up, once you get 1, you'll get 15% bonus damage and 45% maximum health, still with a cooldown of a minute and a half. Then Puppet Grandmaster 2 is going to increase those by another 5%, which is going to give us 20% bonus damage and 50% maximum health, still with a cooldown of a minute and a half. Then at level 45, once you max out Puppeteer, you'll get Puppet Grandmaster 3, which increases the health and damage by 5% again, for a total of 25% bonus damage and 55% maximum health, still with a cooldown of a minute 30 seconds. And I forgot to mention that when you use this power on a demon, you actually inflict fear every time that you hit a survivor. Now we're going to jump into our actual tree. I built Puppeteer a little bit differently than I did Necromancer. I focused more on our elite units rather than our basic units. I only upgraded 2 things on our basic units that I felt like were the most viable or the most valuable out of the basic units. So we'll get into that. Starting off, we have Shock and Awe maxed out with 3, which increases the damage radius of our Thunderstruck ability for our elite units by 15%. Then we've got High Voltage maxed out with 3, which increases the Thunderstruck ability damage that we deal with our elite units by 10%. 1 point to Power Surge, which increases the range of our Telekinetic Surge ability with our boss unit by 10%. And then the 2 abilities that I gave our basic units, and these are the only 2 that I'm actually going to give. I already looked throughout the tree, and I'm probably not going to get anything else. The only other thing that I might get is Rocksteady Boss, but I've decided that I'm not gonna get it. Probably, it's still up in the air, it's like a coin toss, is because once you fully max out your boss character on Puppeteer, he's immune to stun even when his balance bar is all the way down. You just can't stun him. So I don't see a whole lot into getting Rocksteady Boss, only maybe for the first few levels before you actually get him maxed out. But once you get your boss maxed out anyways, he's going to be immune to stuns, so balance bar isn't really going to matter. Needless to say, I'm getting ahead of myself. 3 points into Demonic Demolition, which increases the damage that our Berserkers or our basic units for Puppeteer are going to deal when they blow up. So all of our basic units blow up once they hit 0% health, and when they blow up, they're now going to deal 15% bonus damage. Then we've got Berserker Blowout. So now when our basic units blow up, they're going to be dealing 15% bonus damage, and the radius of their explosion is going to be 15% bigger. I felt like these are the two are the most valuable for our basic units, because we do want them to quote-unquote die a whole bunch, just so that we can get those explosions off. Like I said, I did focus mostly on our elite units going into this build with Puppeteer, so these are the only two that I've built. If you guys think there's a better build, let me know down in the comments. Moving on to Fear Factor 1, we only did 1 point, which reduces the required fear before survivors become visible in Demon Vision. That fear required reduction is 10% with 1 point. We did 1 point to Head Start, which gives us 10% bonus maximum infernal energy at the start of the match. Then we did 1 and 1 to get into Test of Time, maxed out at 2, which increases the duration of objective events for survivors while we're inside the circle themselves. That is the Kandarian Demon and the Lost Pages, so that duration is going to be increased by 35% as long as we're inside the circle. Then we've got Wicked Fast, which increases the respawn speed of our infernal orbs that we pick up around the map by 20%. And then you guys remember this one, Infernal Revenue, which increases the amount of energy that we're going to get from each orb by 15% maxed out. I went over this skill in our previous demon video of how to play Necromancer. He gets it at tier 1 on his very first thing, and he can actually get up to 20% bonus energy when picking up orbs at max level. So he gets another level in Infernal Revenue. Just another reason that I like Necromancer over all the other demons. Moving on, we got Lurking in the Shadows, 1 point, which reduces the range at which survivors are able to detect me by 25%. We only did 1 point into that so that we can get into Possession Extension, maxed out at 3, which reduces the amount of infernal energy required to maintain possessions of any evil unit. That includes our basic units, our elites, and our bosses. And I think this also reduces the energy needed to possess survivors. Will maintain possession of survivors, because there's an actual skill here called Weak Minded, which makes it so you don't need as much energy to get into the survivors themselves. This one just makes it so that you can maintain it longer. And we've got this maxed out for a 15% bonus duration in my eyes of possession. So we're only level 25, we still have 20 points to spend, so I just kind of want to go over my game plan of what we're going to actually do. So we're going to do 1 point Tenacious, 1 point Scarier Demon Dash. We're going to max out Gates of Hell Elite so that we can spawn more elites faster. We're also going to max out Rocksteady Elite so that we can have Balance Bar damage resistance. We're going to do 1 point into Insane Clone Posse, which is a shout out to Insane Clown Posse, which I find pretty cool. Then we're going to max out Health Razor Elites, giving them a bonus 15% health. And then we are going to get into Heavy Damage Elites, which is this one. And we're going to have to put 1 point to Heavy Damage Basic and 1 point to Heavy Damage Boss. And we're going to try to max out Heavy Damage Elites. If my math is correct, we're going to do... So we're level 25, so that's going to be 26. That's going to be 27. This is going to be 30. This is going to be 33. 34, 35, 36. That's going to get us to 36 once we get all the way over here. And that's going to be enough to get into our heavy damage. But we have to get into heavy damage boss before we can get into heavy damage elite. So what I'm going to end up doing is actually getting Puppet Master Elite as well. Maybe 1-2 points into that. And this increases the maximum health gained and damage dealt by our elite units. But once again, we have to get into Kandarian Fury before we can even get to that. So this last little bit of the tree is going to be kind of weird because it kind of makes this U shape that we have to get around. Because we have to buy this, then we have to buy this, then we can get into what we really want. And to get into this last little tier here, we have to have 16 points into the actual tree itself. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to max him out, and I'll make another updated video of maxed out Puppeteer like we did with our Kandarian Demon Necromancer. Other than that, that's the build that we're planning for. That's the build we're playing with. I hope you guys like the video and stay all the way to the ends. Other than that, let's get right into the games, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to collect some energy.
And together we shall
Lagging a
claim
little
this
bit.
world as our
Frames.
own.
So I'm going to collect this energy. Alrighty, then we're going to open up our map. We're going to draw
Portions
a
of the
line
map
from
hidden in the
the
vicinity.
Kandarian dagger all the way to
Slaughter
us.
the humans who seek these pieces.
And then
and do
as
it
we
fast.
draw our line to the pages, so we're going to connect the pages to the dagger and the dagger to us. And then we're going to draw a curve all the way back to pages, and they should be in this area over here. If you don't know the strategy that I'm using, we go over it in How to Play Kandarian Demon. We're kind of trying to triangulate the survivor's position to find them fast, because the faster that we find them, the better off we are. I'm gonna place some traps on the way there. Oop, and then place that one. Come on, game. Thank you. There. There. Grabbing energy. We want to place traps and grab energy as we're making our way there so that we can gain some levels. We're already level 2. Even though that we are focusing on elite units, we are still going to pick up our basic unit portals. We're just not going to put as many points in our basic unit portals as we can. Oh, hey. Someone is making noise. They're over here. So we are going to make our way over here. I'm going to go ahead and spend our point. We're going to do traps first, rather than doing possession like we do with our necromancer. We're going to do traps first, because once we max out traps, our traps are going to spawn elite units rather than basic units. Oh, we are dropping frames. Oh, mad frames. Someone needs to get a better connection. Put some traps on the way so that we can get levels up. Yes, I know that they're making noise. There's level 3. Pick up our basic portals. Alright, we found our first victim.
To locate a page. You have an army at your disposal.
Looks like he is by himself,
Handle
which is
this.
going to be nice for us. There, that works for me. Go ahead and power possess. Some swings in.
I call this one the cash.
Wait for him to beat that guy up. Heavy attacks. Heavy attacks does the double hits, while the single attacks just do 1. Nice. Double hits. We're level 4 now. We might actually take this guy down.
The living have discovered another fragment of their precious matter. Bleed them dry.
We're gonna explode.
Return to destroy your world.
He's gonna try to run away, but we're gonna try to possess him. Back up here.
Now I'm bad.
Interesting. He's running this way. You know, elite units. Put our traps again. We almost got him down with just one possession. He had to use 2 of his healing items to get all the way back up. He's going to his friends. Towards us.
Let's do this with the lights on.
There's some more traps. Let's trap here. Let's trap here. Let's trap here. Power possess this guy. A decent amount of damage to this guy. He's gonna run away. Nice. This guy over.
Your savior serves our dark army now.
Some shots into him. Wastes his ammo. Alright, upgrade our portal.
This isn't just light.
Okay. Some more energy. One of them is still missing. I'm expecting them to come in here to loot, so we're gonna place some traps here. I don't know if they've looted in here yet. They're out of energy. They did come in here to loot, which is nice. Double scare. Get some more energy. Split. Possession of this guy. Don't have enough energy to work with. So all of our traps are going to spawn elite units. Just working on a sphere. We're going to grab these orbs around them. We're going to go with mini ashes because I found out that mini ashes steal stuff. Gonna be nice for us. We can steal anything from matches to healing items. So I feel like mini ashes are a lot better.
The Mortal Fools now hold the complete map to the locations of
so
the
I
Lost
have a complete
Pages
map
and
now.
Kandarian Dagger. Try harder.
We're level 9, elites, and then we're gonna do basic. Start driving towards the objective. Come over here and meet them. Alright. Looks like they're gonna regroup at Cemetery. Yes. Meet this guy. Oh, well, both the objectives are pretty close together. I was gonna say if they're smart, they'll go for the objective that's closer to the edge of the map. Well, we're just gonna kind of see where they head. Which direction we're gonna go in. The car is about to be busted up. We're about to get our boss as well, which is gonna be very, very nice for us. Looks like they're gonna do dagger first. Yeah, so we're gonna do dagger first. Let's trap here.
The living have awakened the
Let's
Kandarian
trap
Dagger.
here.
Why are they still
Here, let's trap
living?
here. We want to stay inside the circle as much as possible because we get that 35% reduction. Scare. Ah, we missed. Go ahead and get our boss unit. Alright, he's immortal. Nice. Decent amount of damage. Shock him again. Can't dodge with elite units. Spawn some more bases. Spawn an elite portal. Get our boss unit. Shock everybody. It's fine. They're all pretty low. Stay inside the circle. Nice, got one down.
On your feet, Bowser.
He's immortal right now.
Swords by your side. You like it? Come on, take it off, Green Pup. Party in. That, my friend.
Try to get him down again. More basic units. We're gonna save our power possession. Okay, so they're gonna exercise us, but we're gonna have to race them over to the next objective.
Humans have taken the dagger.
Did a
Finish
pretty
them.
decent amount of damage to them. Bad for us, the objectives are right next to each other. So they're definitely going to beat us over there. They're only like 100 meters apart. Since we knocked one of them down, we did get some points. So I'm going to spend it like that. I don't know why they're driving when they can just run over there. You know, and it works for me. All very, very low, and they don't have a healer. So I don't expect any major healing to happen in this game, which is nice. It's gonna help us out. We're gonna be able to whittle these guys down. I'm surprised they haven't started it yet. Ooh, they might be doing the smart play and looting. Oop, never mind. I take that back. They're not smart.
The humans have activated the lost pages. They will
Here.
gather to defend them. Take them all out at
Missing
once.
2 of them, so while they're separated, we're going to get some points back. And we're gonna power possess this guy. Shock. Separate. Nope, he's got iframes. What's nice about the elite units is that they're already resistant to bullets. Nice. We doubled up on that with our clone. That also is his shot a little. Ow. I would like to move. Nice. Got another one down. Points back. These guys. Some more. Very, very nice. Points here. We're gonna do another portal of basics and then spawn our boss again.
The tonic works wonders.
Basic, works on the boss. Going to the middle of these guys.
Right? No. Break it not up. Take it up.
We're dead. Just want some more basic units, more elite units. Oh, well.
The swine have collected the book's lost pages. Thanks to you,
Alrighty.
we have never been closer to banishment.
Oh, shush. A lot of points to spend. Alright, so now we're gonna upgrade our basics.
Pandarian dagger and lost pages have been taken. The humans' next target will be the Dark Ones.
Oh, calm down, Linda. I've got this in the bag. You guys aren't gonna do anything. Have I ever let you down? And the answer to that is no. Come meet these guys again. Their leader is possessible, which is... We're gonna try to snag him.
Hey, hold your fire, Andy,
Nope. And that's why hunters are terrible. I know he's the leader, but hunters are terrible because you close that gap and you can't do anything. They force you to use the melee. I know I was trying to shoot them there. I was trying to dodge and shoot, but I couldn't pull my gun out fast enough. We're separated again. Come mess with this guy. Oop, now he's running away. Collect some energy. We need it. Really wish we had a puppeteer maxed out. Got some energy heavy into this. Guess why not?
I swear, Professor, we'll make this right.
We are whittling them down. Their weakest link so far is their hunter. Can't really get Henry down. He's gonna have to be the last one I get. Go ahead and scare these guys. We're gonna save our boss unit. We're gonna go ahead and place those guys in there with trap. This guy's going off by himself. I think we're gonna spawn boss on this guy. Yep. get some damage on him. Free damage. Where you going?
Not compared to my journey.
Let him die. That'd be awesome if he did. Nice, that's 2 down. Shock Henry. I said Henry's gonna have to be the last one to get. There he is. Throw my head at him. Oh, missed that as well. Yeah, we're not gonna let you do that. Go ahead and let him die. He does take damage from the possession. Henry thinks he's got it, man. Ooh, another boss. GG's. Oh, is it Henry? Okay. Wait that out. Damage, iframes, gotta love it. He's using all the iframes. And that's death. I knew Henry was gonna have to be the last one to go down. GG's, friends, GG's. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, I just want to say thank you for making it this far. If you want to see more of this content and more Evil Dead in the game, you already know what to do. Leave a comment down below, smash that like button, and hit subscribe. And make sure to turn on those notifications by ringing the bell. I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. My name's Just My Luck, and like I always say, friends, stay lucky out there.